Hello everyone, I hope you are fine wherever you are. Welcome once again to Ambassador Foundation Show. This Thursday I'm happy to host another show again. I'm with my friend. We've been arranging for a very long period of time that he comes to Ambassador Foundation Show. Today I'm happy that he has come here. You know, sometimes you arrange for a show when it is 1 hour to the time. Someone calls you and tells you I'm not making, but he has honored the request to be here. This is my friend. We've known each other for very many years. I think now it's heading to 10 years, if I'm not wrong. From 2015 up to now, we are heading to 2025. So that's close to like 10 years. We met with him at the campus, somewhere which he will say it. And we've made mistakes together, we've grown together, we've tried to encourage each other together. We've done many things together. Right now, he's somewhere hustling, I'm somewhere hustling. And later on, at the part of this discussion, you will realize that our hustles are almost the same. So that's why he's here to also tell us very many things. There are two things which we are going to narrow down our discussion to: education and business, or simply education and money. So you allow me to take this chance to invite my guest to take a short period of time to introduce himself.
Thank you, Ambassador Foundation. Yeah, it has been a long time since we met, and I'm happy for this opportunity. Let me first of all thank you and introduce you. You've been a great friend, and many people might not know the great milestones that you're making in this studio, the many lives that you're influencing, and I want to appreciate you and congratulate you for the things you're doing here. So thank you so much, Alex, Sir Alex, for what you're doing around.
Yes.
Yeah, I know the Sir part is very important. And I can't avoid that.
Yes.
So congratulations to the viewers and the followers of Ambassador Foundation. This is Boniface Modama, Shifting Grades Online School.
Thank you.
Professionally, I am a teacher. I teach practically at Machakos School, that is in Machakos County, Kenya. I also teach in YouTube, Shifting Grades Online School. That is one of the most influential channels around.
Yes.
Yeah, so that is where I offer mathematics and physics tutorials for your children. While they are at home, they can reach me through that platform.
Okay, thank you so much for that brief introduction.
Welcome,
so what is there is it's good because you've mentioned Shifting Grades Online School. It's one of the most influential. So wewe kazi ni kuwafunza maths na physics. Walete kwangu ni wafunze character and inspirations.
Yes.
So in Ambassador Foundation Show actually, we talk about things that inspire somebody.
Yeah.
That can make somebody be a better person.
Great
so
motivation.
We learn from what we have done or what we have failed to do. Like right now in this show, there are many things we are going to discuss, including what you have done and you wish somebody to do, what you failed to do, and you wish someone maybe to do it. So those who are following us, just go direct to YouTube and search what we call Shifting Grades Online School. You will find this man teaching physics and chemistry. You know, he makes it look so simpler than you think. So that's actually what will take place. Now let's start our discussion. There's some parts in your introduction. There's some parts you did not mention, and I know very many people who wants to know. And you know the question I want to ask.
Yes, please.
Can I ask, or you will go and you will answer that question?
I may answer the question, I may not. But please ask. Feel free, please.
It's been 5 years. Or 5 since we are out of campus.
5 years.
Socially, which step have you made so far?
Socially, I have managed to create a very big network of people. Actually, in my YouTube channel, I got 48,000
and 200
subscribers.
and 200. I thought this
Yes.
morning it has 200 on top of the 48,000.
Yeah, sure. So socially, I'm influencing and connected. Thank you so much. Next question,
You will
please.
still tell us about economically, financially, but I'm still back on social.
Yes, please.
I think the social aspect is so wide. Now, have you mentioned where you started? Where it's not me today to mention.
Yeah, thank you so much again for that. We were together with Alex, Sir Alex. Sorry, I'm getting used to the sir because I know you informally. So Sir Alex and I schooled together at the University of Seku, that is at Southeastern Kenya University.
Yes.
Main campus at Kitui.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, that's where we schooled together. That is, there's a video I did like some weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was telling people that Seku is like a military camp. There is no person that gets out of Seku and become a weak person outside here.
Yeah, if you survive in Seku, you can survive elsewhere.
Seku, you can survive elsewhere. That's why Seku breeds great people. Can we say something about Seku? Can we tell them to continue doing whatever they're doing? But I thought nowadays it's been made to look so lavish. I mean, so good. Not like our time. So if they can't talk about University of Nairobi, which is affecting the way.
Yeah, they are already advancing the outlook of the university, the infrastructure. Actually, nowadays, the road is even tarmacked. You remember how dusty it was during our seasons?
Imagine.
Yeah.
The road is not tarmacked and it is in Kitui. So
Yeah.
in fact, I did not have any white shirt in Kitui. When I was there.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I used to have one, which I used to wear it on Sunday. Nikienda kanisa. Yes.
So you used to go to church? Okay, let's continue. Thank you so much. I'm just joking. This guy did marvelous work.
Tell them I'm a pastor. But I don't know how I do.
Yeah, you might not have grown to a pastor, but you did some good work for the Lord while at the university. You were serving in the Christian Union, sir.
Tell them I'm a
Did
pastor.
some good.
Let's agree there first. Tell them I'm a pastor.
Yeah, Sir Alex can become a pastor. I don't want to lie so much.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now you are there impacting lives at Machakos. There's something that you say you teach physically at Machakos boys, but you teach the whole of Kenya. The other day I saw somebody commenting from outside Kenya, not even outside Kenya, outside Africa. So you've gone far.
Sure. One thing about our subjects,
Yes.
I teach mathematics and physics. Physics is a science. Mathematics is a science. One thing about science is that science is science.
In
And
Kenya,
a law is a law.
Science in Kenya is
science
science
elsewhere.
in Paris.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is why I got followers from Maryland, followers from even
England. I saw somebody.
you saw England,
Yes, I saw
people who are pursuing a general certificate of education. Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm
A
proud of
different
that.
system of education,
But
but benefiting from our 844 system.
exactly.
Yes. Have you asked yourself what will happen like after 844 now CBC? What will you do?
Thank you so much for that question. Actually, I'm already transitioning to the
CBC
yeah. I'm already putting things in place
to fit the CBC.
to suit what is happening. Because a wise man changes with change. I must tell you this, if you have been to my channel of late,
Yes.
I'm even trying to integrate co-curricular activities.
I saw you in Kisii.
I was practically at Kisii, covering the national games. And probably I'll bring to you the East Africa Championships from Uganda.
That's
Yes.
well. That's well. And thank you for the good work. Now, I want us to go back to our business. Hapa kuna education na hapa kuna pesa. Ama money ama business.
Yes,
Do you have any link?
a great one. Yeah, but now your brain is your brain and the skills are the transducer which convert brains into money. If you lack that, you can have education and lack money.
Siwezi nikatumia akili algebra kutafuta pesa.
There is no money in that.
There's no money in that.
There is no money in that. I'm sorry to tell you the truth. You can be a sharp student, you can graduate with first class honors, you can come out with a grade A, but you must have a skill to convert that into money.
Okay, for me, in my school, by the way, you've not introduced me. I'm being very married, but most of my followers, they know me, I'm the host. Yeah. I teach
girls.
I teach girls.
Yeah.
And I teach physics and chemistry, science also, which we have said, it doesn't change. Now in class, I teach them about chemistry and physics. But outside class, online, we impact lives. I teach also even their parents, I teach everybody. Yeah. I just want somebody to grow.
Yeah.
There are three things. There's a career, there's a talent, and a skill. Those are three.
Yeah.
Each one of them can pay independently.
Yeah, sure.
Because someone can be a career person, like a teacher. Someone can be skilled in doing something. Maybe I'm a nyozi kitu kama hiyo. Ako skilled in shaping.
Yeah, a carpenter.
A carpenter. Huyu mwenye anachobelea chuma sasa welding. That's a skill, right? Yeah. Now we have a talent. Like someone is talented in playing football. So we have these three. Is there one that pays more than the other?
Let me respond to that question, but I must be very categorical. I must be analytical to respond to that question, because you are asking me, you are putting together three things.
Yes.
A skill, a talent, and education.
Yes.
Yeah, a profession.
That is.
Yeah, there is one which pays more than the other. Though they are all having some limitations.
Good.
For the talent to pay you, you need a platform, and in our good country, you need connection. You can be talented and you rot in the villages. We've seen that.
We've seen it.
Yeah, we know guys who went to the nationals. You talked about where I was 2 days ago. HKC, bringing to you the national games. Guys who are there, super talents, they are going to the East Africa Champions. What about after that? Will you ever hear again the people we were cheering up?
Unless
they will finish school
and they just
nobody,
unless
nobody will take care of that child.
There is these people from where we jamaa mwenye tukibet na so kuna majamaa last year
St. Anthony.
They were picked by somebody. Is it in Japan? No, not Japan.
A boy from even Machiliku boys
Spain.
Got adopted by
Spain.
Those talents.
Now it's another country that can nurture our talent. Okay.
I was responding to something first.
Yes.
Remember, I was telling you that they all can pay, but they are equally limited. So, how you expose yourself or how connected you can be will determine the pay from either the talent, the skill, or the profession. You can graduate with good qualifications, good papers. You are a career person, you are a professional, but you lack the job. So we cannot say that a profession pays.
And we cannot rule out that it cannot pay.
It pays to the employed in that profession, right?
Yes.
The other one is a skill.
A skill.
Actually, I can give a upper hand to the skill.
Thank you.
With a skill, you can begin somewhere.
Thank you.
You can even begin from the scratch. At the humble backgrounds, we can neglect you, we can ignore you, but when you persist, you reach a point where nobody can continue ignoring you.
Consistent. You know, I love consistency.
Yeah, sure. Consistency now will sell you out.
Good.
That is when you have a skill.
A skill.
I think the first two are limited. Talent and profession.
Good. In fact, before I forget, there is a guy who was running for Bahrain. Here in Kenya, she was not given the chance to represent Kenya.
She must be a camp
from Makueni.
Yeah.
Then she decided to change her citizenship. Akaenda Bahrain. I think Bahrain moto. Kufika Bahrain, wale wasichana wa Kenya wenye walichukuliwa badala yeye wakakutana kwa race, but remember she's now coming from a different country and she became the best.
Yeah.
So meaning there is something not happening right in our country.
A lot of things are upside down already, and that's why I told you on that talent, it might be there, a polished talent, and you lack a connection, or you have a connection which demands a lot. You know, if you have a connection and the connection is demanding a lot, you are more or less the same as a person who doesn't have a connection. Because if somebody is recognizing that that particular girl is a good marathoner or is a good athlete, but she can't sponsor her or she can't adopt her for free, she wants something from a poor girl who is just beginning to build a talent. Yes.
Give something.
Now, there might be people in the capacities which are able to absorb that girl, but if they can't recognize that for free, this girl is equally the same as the one who is not even talented.
Sure.
Because where do you get a talent which is not exposed?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Now, let me ask the people who are looking at us right now.
Yes.
Hey, what is your profession? And not all people have professions. Not all of them, because for you to be a career person, you must have gone to school. Is that the case?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think most careers comes with schooling.
Yeah, when we were in Form 1, introduction to several subjects, we were taught one advantage of reading almost everything. It is a career subject.
Like now, in chemistry, you become a chemistry teacher, or you become a pharmacist.
Yes,
so, mimi, by the way, ukiwekea skill hapa, unwekee career hapa. I will go for skill. I don't know why. I have a strong.
You go for the skill.
I will go for the skill.
All right. There is a time you went that. Why did you go for the profession?
Well,
because you enrolled yourself, you applied
for
the degree that you have, and congratulations.
Thank you.
But you went for that. May I pose a question to you, though you are the main panelist? Would you be regretting that? Are you regretting that you pursued a degree instead of going for a certain skill?
I'm not
different.
I'm not regretting.
Though in a profession, you graduate and qualify by possessing a skill that you are going a training through. Get me? So you have a skill in teaching.
I have a skill in teaching.
Yeah.
Yes.
So maybe we now come to the categories of skills.
In fact, that's where we will head. I was asking you the time a question. You know, it's good somebody who is watching as a guy and by the way, in this life, what's my profession? Kama hakuna hiyo weka kando, isikusumbue sana, hata isaidi, hata wenye wako nayo, haitasaidia sana, weka kando. Now, this one should come now in a serious way. What's your skill? There must be something you are possessing. I mean a skill. And skill you can learn.
Yeah.
For example, you can find somebody very skilled in carving, some pots, such things. Somebody is very skilled in welding. Somebody, okay, driving is a skill.
Exactly.
Yes. Someone has the skills of a driver.
They have never gone to school.
Now, missing a career, I mean, having, let's say, if you don't have a career, I will not blame you. And nobody will blame you for that. But you are an old person, a grown person with no skill. What can you start with that?
Let me respond to this.
Yes.
I want to totally blame anyone watching us and you don't have a skill, you don't have some knowledge that you can build something from.
Yes.
We are in a very lucky generation, Sir Alex and everybody else, whereby knowledge is all over and it is never does. You can access knowledge whenever you want. I can understand actually when our fathers did not make it and our great grandfathers.
It's true.
I can understand them if they failed to know some things. But we are in a generation which has everything in plenty and accessible. You can get knowledge for free.
Good. True.
Yeah, you can access knowledge from anywhere. It is abundance.
Even in YouTube.
Even in YouTube, you can fail to pay for school fees and you visit shifting grades. You register for KCSE and you pass KCSE.
You will.
I have testimonies of people who have done
Yeah, hata kama unafunza maths na physics, atakwambia connect me with
someone who knows English.
By the way, go ahead and repeat that. I'm sorry to ask here in the air. We want to arrange in a way that you get all teachers for all the subjects. You tell it, but I take another show.
I can even respond now.
They respond.
I felt no anybody else can also fail.
Yes.
It came at a time when I had a lot of things to organize.
Oh, okay.
So I had to put in place things to bring you the national games. That is the same time I was also organizing myself to conduct for mathematics and physics. So bringing on board several people
who will be a problem.
It would have been a challenge on my side.
Yes.
So I had to pilot the thing using mathematics and physics first.
But promise our people that soon
in future, and I will take you for chemistry.
I will be there.
Thank you.
And you know, I'm always anything that will better someone's life. I'm in. Counting me in.
Thank you so much. Actually, no matter what you are doing, no matter how big the mountain you are building somewhere is, if it is not influencing people, you are equal to somebody who is not.
Now listen to this. We were on the tree. So people, tumesema profession si lazima, lakini skill kama mtu ana skill, please.
Yeah, you're blamable. You're blamable.
We can blame you. Number 3, a talent. A talent sasa zingine, someone told me, I'm not sure, lakini I've been thinking what
just put the point across, I'll verify.
Yes. Someone can die without realizing what was my talent in this world.
Everybody doesn't have a talent, Alex. We are not all talented. Yeah, don't be lied by anyone.
You want to tell me someone amezaliwa tu bila talent?
Yes.
Okay, nikuulize, do you know you have talent?
No. The things I do, they are things I'm working out so that I may know. You know what a talent is? A talent is like the girl we were talking about.
Yes.
Somebody who just sprint and will be ahead of the others without any training.
Yes.
She'll be given a few rules about the race, but the running part is what I'm calling a talent.
Yes.
Mwachie kwa kukimbia,
yes.
But give her the guidelines.
Yes.
She will run on her own.
She will do it.
That's a talent.
Doesn't struggle to do it.
90% of the people in the world are using skills and energy. Very few are using talents.
Now, there are 2 people. I don't know whether you are a fan of...
I hope we are together there first. You must not be talented.
You don't have to be talented.
Yeah.
But, listen to this. I'm a footballer.
You're giving an example or you're a footballer?
I'm a footballer in brains.
Okay, continue.
Not physical. I cannot play. Okay, I can play football. There are 2 people. Unasikia hata sasa kwa dunia image kama mara mbili, kuna watu wa Ronaldo na kuna watu wa Messi.
Yeah.
Messi is talented.
Yeah.
You know what we call as the definition of talent? A natural skill. You get me? Yeah. Something, a skill you have naturally.
Inborn, yeah.
Inborn. CR7, Cristiano Ronaldo number 7. He's not that much talented like Messi. But if you see him play very good football, because he trains for it day and night to get that skill of football. So yake si talent ameiforce ikuje. But huyu mwingine a struggle.
But you use forcing. Like you are negative.
Like I'm bad.
Negative about it. Like we should not.
I'm a trained.
Yeah.
Somebody has trained.
Good. Yes. Thank you for bringing on board that one. I would say this at that particular point.
Yes.
I had initially said that you don't have to be talented, and not everybody is talented.
Yes.
But you can catch up with the talented through a lot of training.
Training.
Yes.
Good. Now, tumesema your career is teaching.
Yes.
Your talent, you don't know.
I got a talent. I think coincidentally, I pursued a profession within my talent. Yeah. I'm a gifted teacher. I'm a gifted teacher, sir. Yeah. If actually I told you would not be here interviewing me, it would be very fun.
What do you mean?
I'm a good teacher.
So those whom you are teaching,
they are going far.
They are going
definitely. Let's not argue about that.
So, Mimi, we share the career path.
Yeah, true.
So, about talent,
Mhm.
I don't know. Maybe I've not worked out to know my talent, but ningekuwa nayo venye tu umesema, it's a
You would
natural-
not
ningejua.
struggle. You would not
Ningejua.
struggle. You would not struggle.
Yes.
So
Now-
take it from me that you are
No.
not talented.
Now, let's
You are not talented. Sir. You are not talented.
I'm heading to 30.
Mhm.
Na sijajua my talent. Ningekuwa 12 years ndio ningesema
You work out to know your talent.
yes.
Or maybe if you went through a system like the CBC,
Now let's
which
go,
is identifying
let's
that.
go here.
Mhm.
And please don't answer me by saying
Mm.
you are skilled in teaching. I just want to tell you how.
Just pose a question. Don't tell me.
But
how to
I'm
answer
telling you
this.
how not to answer me.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you are skilled in teaching.
Yeah.
Now, up to the age you are, which skill umeitafutia kwa hizi street ukaipata? Mimi nakwambia ambaye unaanza hiyo but which skill? Unasema out of the hustling, out of interacting with people, out of just staying in this world, out of your own efforts.
The skill that I can bank on right now is my communication skills. I've really worked on that. I have tried to work on my etiquette to some extent. I might not have perfected, but I'm really doing great on that. One of the things which will make you influence people is what I have just quoted. Your communication skills and your presentation. How you just present yourself to people. Sir Alex, the time you said that you might get education and you start making money without using that degree or whatever certificate it is or the diploma, it might not practically bring money to you, but the social part of you that you get through the system of education,
Yes.
you become a better person, you better your English. Imagine yourself if you started pursuing some skills in the villages and you bring me to this show when you cannot even construct it to English sentences. We would not make sense to people.
Yes.
Nobody will be following us. But you are gathering some followers because once you start presenting, they will listen to you. You are consistent in language. You can flow. You can bring out a concept. You see that? If I'm convincing people about what I offer in YouTube, I will not struggle much because I have already polished about my communication skill. You win people by presenting yourself to them. That is a skill I can brag
It's a
about.
skill. That
Yes, it is.
It can get you
Because
far.
actually many people out there don't have that.
Communication skills.
Yes.
We can post to our people. We ask them, do you have communication skills? By the way,
Or you just talk.
I think
Or you just talk.
we just talk. Hata ujali watu wanafeel like unaongea tu.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, everybody actually should have a good communication skills.
Yeah.
With a lot of etiquette.
Yeah.
You know, in fact, when you have good communication skills, nobody, unless akitaka mwenyewe, will misunderstood you.
Yeah, sure.
Unless yeye mwenyewe akiamua tu, you know, sometimes you can make sense, but someone decides to not understand you.
Yeah, people can put you down for no good reason.
Yes.
But a good number will be won.
That's a skill.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. There are many skills here. What was it? Which year that was that? 2022 or 2021? Which one? No, 2022. And even last day, convinced the class in Columbia. I know. Because it's my class and they were doing well. Almost everybody was at the university in that class. Mwenye kuenda, no. One can not manage. Yeah. But alienda kapasuko course. You know, maybe I don't go for at lazima uscore A. No. Even mtu wa C+, mtu wa C-, mtu wa C* ama D+, kuna course fulani ataipasu na itamsaidia kwa maisha yake.
And they will go to the market even faster.
And they will go to the market faster than
a doctor who is going for 6 years.
Good.
Yeah, sure. Very true.
So I told them, you know, you unamazanga form 4 in December. You do your KCSE in December. Then you wait for your results like 2-3 weeks. So I told them, identify a short-term course that will give a skill in a certain area.
Yeah, sure.
Like my skill, mimi niliamua tu nende katafuta cameras na nikasema I should be working on this. It gives me a few coins here and there.
Congratulations for that.
Thank
They are
you.
not even coins. You get money, sir. And I appreciate that.
We say
No, I'm not borrowing you. Just say you get money. I don't want it.
if you borrow
And that's good.
If you borrow me, I don't have money.
Okay.
So I told them, I just made some sense in them. Colombia, as you are waiting to join and go and do that medicine, be that pilot, be that teacher. Kwanza venye nilifika kwa be that teacher sema yeye ndio so nibaya sema so at school. Some of them right now are doing education, don't worry. There are many good courses that I believe for the partner happen now.
They are not very different from you. When you were in school, you never said that you'll become a teacher.
I see.
This just
do in the day. Because I have this together one.
Okay.
Nikawambia just go and look for a short term course. Hata ukitaka photography like me. Though mimi sikuiendea course, but tulisema you understand why our great grandparents did not get some skills because information was scarce. Maybe nilisomea YouTube by the way. You just search for something in YouTube, you learn.
Yeah.
You look for someone like Mary here, anakufunza. I mean, just
and
learn.
you'll be equally good to that.
And you will be
to those who went for training.
Good. So limitation to a skill. Usiseme that sijapewa school kusema no. So
I don't even blame a poor parent.
Don't
in this generation.
Parent atiacha kulipia
in this generation.
Pesa ya welding.
Yeah.
By the way, okay, so
you can even learn by observation.
So as far as we are saying that someone should not delay or wait until something happens, use the skills you have. You have said that there is no career or there is no job that you can be 100% committed ukose nafasi kidogo ya execute something else. At least you have some free time on the same. At least. Some skills are very important. For example, I remember when we were in high school, our school driver was not around. Yule ndiye amekuwa employed kuendesha gari. Then a boy akawa mgonjwa. You know what happened? The only available vehicle around was the school van. Because of the skill of one of the teachers, he was able to drive the boy to hospital very fast because it was a serious issue.
Yeah, sure.
So some skills are basic and are very, very important. You come from Kimana.
Yeah, sure.
I was seeing the other day somewhere here that people grow their onions, cabbage, or everything.
It's an agribusiness.
Agribusiness. I was thinking, being good in farming, is that a skill in farming? Can you say you can also acquire skills in farming?
Yeah. In this, there are things which require experience, some exposure. So that exposure, that little experience, at least you have something before you go to the ground. It's a skill on its own. You can't just go there blank.
Yes.
You expect results.
When I talk to girls, you know, by the way, when I talk to a certain class about skills, I want that class specifically to talk to them about skills. Wachana na career. Careers zinapewa kila mahali. Everywhere people will talk of career. Hata leo hii muite motivational speaker shuleni. Muite kina this friend of mine Burale. Mteni kina sui nani. They will come and tell them, can you read to be lawyers? It's time.
Those are good things.
They are good things.
Yeah.
But we always forget to tell our young boys and girls it is important to have a skill. Where I come from, kama hujui kufence shamba. It's a skill that every boy should acquire. Do you know even taking care of livestock is a skill? Our dad knows. Hata anajuanga jioni akifika ataona ng'ombe hivi atasema ni nani alikuwa anachunga hiyo ng'ombe hiyo siku. Si kuchunga tu them. No, there are many things we need to actually learn from.
Yeah.
So let me just say it. Ndio kuna kitu inafaa nikuulize kidogo. Let me just conclude this way. Ensure you have a skill. I can confidently say, though it's subject to discussion, skill seems to be more important to many people than how career is.
I concur with you, sir.
Yes,
It's true.
even business. Unajua kuna mtu hawezi fanya business.
It's also a skill.
It's a skill, yes.
Yeah, business is a skill.
You can
How
have
to
business.
handle people, how to handle the assets that you have. It's all about skill.
It's a skill.
Yes.
Yeah. So please perfect your skill. Kuna zingine nimesahau. It looks so nice. Plumbing. Kuna mapipes nini? Electrician ama wanasema electrical courses za electricity kidogo. It's a skill.
It is.
Na kuna kitu kama vizuri by the way, people need to rethink. Wewe umeamua kwenda kusomea education.
Yeah.
Career. Mimi niamue nikuwe electrician. Who will come to the market immediately? Who will come and work immediately?
What?
You want to pursue a degree in education, a bachelor's degree in education.
Yeah, and you?
I want to pursue maybe plumbing or the electrician.
You will start working immediately.
In less than a year.
Yeah.
So
You start working.
and I will bring that person here. Kuna electrician ako hapa aliniundianga hizi sockets.
Yeah.
Mimi nimenunua everything. Then within few hours amemaliza, ameenda na 2K yangu.
Yeah.
Na ananiharakisha ati kuna watu wanamngojea. So let's say that day he worked for 3 people.
Yeah.
2226. Sitaki nielezee watu pesa we earn at the TSC basis, lakini if you divide it cannot be 6,000 per day.
Actually, I would like to mention this. To everybody who is hiring someone somewhere because of their skill, don't bargain so much.
Don't bargain so
when
much.
They are putting a price on themselves. You don't know how far they have gone to acquire that skill. You don't know how much time they have invested to be perfect. Just respect it. What they can offer.
You've reminded me something.
Yes, please.
Somebody alienda kwa mail. What do you call it in the ship? There was a problem with it. He looked at it for almost 1 hour. Hajafanya anything, anaangalia tu. Then he used 2 minutes to fix the problem. And he demanded a lot of money. Akaambiwa, no. You've demanded a lot of money. And you've only used 2 minutes. Akasema, I used 1 hour to study the problem. Then I used 2 minutes to fix the problem. Away from that, I used 9 years to study about ships. So you are not paying for the 2 minutes. You are paying for my skill.
That you acquired over a long period of time.
Yes.
Wow.
So,
I like that.
Yeah. So I think we have narrowed this thing into a skill. Not that you don't have it.
Yeah.
Number 2, career. We can be, because right now I don't think when I'm into a so okay, during our time, by the way, do you know I was in class 6 then kuna age betu why in shule, not because of anything. Nzasa imesema hawaji toka nyumbani.
Yeah. But it was optional to
go to school.
Yeah.
Nowadays hata mimi mwenyewe nisikie kuna mtoto mahali haendi shule. I will fund the process of suing that parent. Why did you end shule? Be fair to that kid.
I can change your mindset. Instead of pursuing the parent,
nichukue pesa nipeleke shule.
Fund the education.
No,
you get the child.
You cannot. No. There's an ignorance. Okay, I will fund the education. Then I deal with that parent.
You deal with the parent.
Yes, but ni vizuri umesema.
Yeah, please. Let's be positive, sir. Let's be positive. No, but now the child is at home and the parent is in the cell.
Kwanza kitu ya kwanza, we say education is free. It's not that free.
We say
it's free. But mtoto akienda shule, I focus on trust me.
Sure. She will acquire something.
Ile primary ya kwenu, mtu aende na atafute mwalimu aje hivi kuita bwana. Ataendelea na masomo. But to be fair to our kids, and you are a parent, educate them.
Yeah, sure.
Up to the level yenye unaona mzazi alipaka educate mtu mpaka high school, at university, ama mpaka university from there achana naye. Ili gani?
Mtoto asomeshwe. As long as the parent has ability, let children be educated and empowered.
Akimaliza 4th year and the kid feels like I can still pursue masters na mzazi akona pesa, aendelee.
Let the parent empower that child. As long as he has the capacity and the child is willing, they can continue with the education.
Let me ask you a question.
That is what I would do to my children.
Let me ask you,
all of them.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, please.
I know the answer already. You have boys and girls, for example. Apparently, I have boys and girls. Do you think anafaa kuempower boys than the girls?
I don't feel anything. It's not about feeling.
It's a reality.
The point is, if you have children, empower them.
Empower them.
Yeah, they are children. Empower them. Would you like to have a wife who is not empowered because the father chose to educate the brothers and you can't marry the brothers? Will you feel good when your children have a mother who is not educated? And actually, the mother spends more time with the children than you do. You will be busy in the studios and in the streets looking for money.
Looking for money.
So the wife must be empowered and wise
Let me run away
to bring up children.
Let me run away from that question.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now,
so you cannot win me in that, and you know very
now
well.
listen here. The year is 2021. A class of Form 2.
Yeah.
Telling my girls to work hard in their education. Work hard. The future is bright, or the future is bright. Education is key. I explained to them to work hard, guys. Please, one of them, I'm gonna be now. Our home, my elder brother and sister, all of them are graduates.
Yeah.
They are still at home for like 3-4 years right now. If my sister wants some credit, anapanga mafu. Anaenda apatie 200 ya kununua credit. Yet akona degree. Yaani ameweka tu kwa nyumba. Amesoma. Si atalianguka. No, amesoma. The brother anataka hustle sa village. Ila akisikia kuna mtu anataka achibiwe sijui nini. Bro atakimbia aenda afanye hiyo kazi.
Na akona degree.
So the girl, young girl, akukumbuza. No, so alimaliza. A question to the teacher. Now, Sir Alex, I mean, you are telling me to work hard. First of all, I have these two siblings.
Examples.
What do you think will make me work hard in education? I will end up being like them.
You have a question?
That's really the question. Because mwanafunzi amekosa swali.
Yeah.
I mean,
let me respond.
Apart from the two wa kwao, kuna villagers wengine wengi graduate.
Yeah, sure.
With no job, they are just at home. They cannot convince anyone that maybe nilisoma nika graduate. And you know what makes those people when they are shule happy? Seeing a graduate suffering like them. Anyway, that's a question.
Check here, Miss Alex. I don't even want to respond to the girl. Sir Alex, yes. I want to respond to both the girl and other people who might be having similar questions.
Yes.
Or a conflict in your brain. You think that education is useless. You are graduating and you are not getting a job. You are blaming the system of education. I want to say this categorically, that we are messing up in the perception of how we are taking our education. I learned something in the history of education and I forgot it. But I remember one thing, that among the main goals of education, offering jobs is not one of them.
It's not one of them?
Yes.
You reminded me of our lecturer. What was her?
I don't know her name. I don't remember her so much. I was not very cooperative in the university. But my point is here. Actually, when you are doing education, or when you are pursuing the Kenyan system of education, the 844, there is nowhere where the goal is to offer employment to people. Education is offered to enhance international relationships, among other things.
Not
yes.
Get jobs.
Yes. So the education does not expose you to jobs. It just empowers you. Now create a job. Okay. Actually, you learn and you acquire education to offer jobs, not for you to get a job. So please, can you dig out something? Offer jobs to people, employ people. You have several people working under you.
Yes.
Not because you are graduated. No, it's because you have something you are executing. So we don't go to school for employment. Let people have that notion out of their minds.
Yes.
We are just empowered by education. Today I'm arguing, not because I'm employed. I'm giving out very important tips because I went to school.
Yes.
That is not money.
That's not money.
Yeah. That's why I went to school, so that in a platform like this, I can empower somebody. Not so that I may give them money or a job. Thank you, sir.
So, you are saying they should like them, I will be employed.
No. You will end up, you are just gathering frustrations.
You're you're piling up frustrations.
Yes. You struggle so much. Actually, there are people who think that taking a child to school is an investment. No. It's just a growth process.
Now, let me ask you this. If, let's say, the two people I've talked about graduates with no jobs.
Yeah.
Wangekuwa na hiyo idea that apart from pursuing BCom, pursuing law, pursuing whatever you want to pursue, I can have a side skill.
Yeah.
They would be complaining.
They would not be complaining
about being jobless.
And they would be very okay doing something as they wait for a job, maybe, because a job is good anyway. I'm not against jobs. A job is good. But let it find you somewhere. Don't be stuck as you wait for a job.
There's a friend of mine, I always like mentioning him in my channel. I like the John Tycoon Mororo in Tui town. In fact, I know he is seeing us now.
Yeah.
John is a graduate of maths business.
A teacher.
He has never gone. The last time he was in school, teaching practice.
I like that. I like such people. Talk about Kinasami Kiyoko. The Kamba comedians, Tom Dagdari. Those guys are graduate teachers.
Talk of Mlamwa is a nurse.
Yeah.
Talk of this guy Wim Kale mwenye ana act kama commentator anaitwa Araburia. He's a teacher. Now, but back to Kitui. This guy, John Tycoon, actually, you know what I was doing in campus?
Yeah, sure.
You know what I was doing?
I know the answers. Yeah, I understand a lot.
What to say, nilikuwa napima watu weight.
Yeah.
Nilikuwa natembea na machine exam, BMI, body mass index.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing.
With a calculator.
With a calculator to calculate for BMI, nikwambia kama uko overweight.
I'm underweight.
I'm underweight.
Yeah, sure.
By the way, what nikwambie, it was my skill. I learned it kwa YouTube.
Yeah.
Nikiwa siku. Mtu mwenye ako underweight atafanya nini again weight? Mtu mwenye ako overweight atafanya nini nusu? Nilikuwa na notebook kama hiyo. Nilikuwa nafunza watu mpaka wananiambia ulisomea wapi nutrition? Hiyo kazi nilipewa na John Tycoon. What he did? Alikuwa na machine kadogo ya kupima weight. Akaniachia hiyo. Akaenda Kitui Town na machine kubwa ya kupima weight.
Yeah.
Then akiwa Kitui Town akanunua motorbike. Akaniita akaniambia Kimayo. Na Kimayo ni jina yako.
Yes.
Kujia machine
kile. Yeah, you are Sir Alex.
I'm Sir Alex here. Kwanza tunakosananga na watu wakiniita Kimayo. Kujia machine. Si nikaendea machine.
Yeah.
So niko na machine zake mbili. Moja ile dogo akaniachia kabisa hii yako hii kubwa.
Yeah.
Niko na pimia. And I used to get money even 1,000 per day. Nikiingia Victoria, so unajua Victoria ile hostel ya ladies.
Yeah, sure.
Lakini nilikuwa naenda kupima weight. Then akanunua motorbike. Akaongezea motorbike ya pili. So somebody else is operating motorbike ingine. Right now yeye kuna ana operate taxi na kuna motorbike several.
Yeah.
Ile degree iko kwa nyumba. In fact, he attempted to be an MB.
Wow.
2022. But ilikuwa ni kujionyesha kwani kusema mimi by the way na exist kwa country.
He was getting some.
And right now he's in Twitter. Doing so well. Nimeona nimeona logo. I think he's just going to a touring company. I mean, kuna fanya kijana na grow. You will never complain of not being employed by the government of Kenya.
He is already sorted out. That guy is paying bills.
Employing people.
That guy is offering jobs instead of looking for a job.
Instead of looking for a job.
Yeah, you get my point now.
I get your point.
Yeah, you have examples of people who have done so. I got several also. We can quote people. We can continue quoting them because the point is that education can just be very useless if you are not outgoing and if you are not chasing opportunities. So it's good for people to come out. Actually, just come out and show people what you mean, show people what you can do, show people how good you are. This world will support you. Let me tell you.
The more you are doing, the more you perfect it.
Yeah. Actually, you've talked about perfecting. For you to get started, you don't need perfection.
You need to start.
Get started, get going. Perfection will catch up with you in the process. I can give an example of myself. If you listen to my YouTube presentations, By the time I was starting, that is during the Corona season, 2020 July 2nd. That is the time I began a few YouTube videos here and there.
Yes.
I had some content, yes, not that much. I had some content. I could speak. But if you listen to a presentation then and a presentation today, very different. I can even repeat a topic that I did then and you hear two different people.
Sure.
Because even if it is not 100% perfect, some perfection is catching up with me as I keep going.
Good.
Just to get started.
So you mean somebody who made this thing, there was a day
he made a poorer one.
and there's a day you will make a better one
than this.
than this.
Because perfection is following him. Never seek perfection.
So yule mtu mwenye anajua kunyoa na aliacha at me, there is a way I improve skill.
If you are somewhere seated and there is a skill you have and you are not executing it, you are not becoming better. Somebody who was even below you and is out executing that skill, you are going to be overpowered. They will overpower you. They will pass. They will overtake. They will win more clients because they are already in motion. And the perfection you are chasing is now chasing them.
I think people should now learn and get skills.
Sure.
And I'm hoping there is no age. I'm now old, I cannot get any skill. I mean, I'm past a certain age of acquiring a skill. I mean, I'm 50. I can still get another skill. See, the skill now, regardless of how old you are, I think everybody should get that skill. It's not too late to start.
As long as you are open-minded,
yes,
you are not too late to start something. Check here, Sir Alex. As long as you have not died, nobody can write you off. We can't say that there are things you cannot achieve. You can become anyone, you can achieve anything in this world. Just be determined. There is no deadline to success. You should post that. There is no deadline to success.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, Mr. Boniface Sagama.
Sakatum.
Sakatumta. Thank you. Let me take you back to 15-year-old you. I don't know when was that. Between 15 to 20 years old you. Umekutana na wewe ukiwa 15 years. What are you telling your younger self?
Thank you for that good question. If I meet Muthama,
yes, akiwa 16 years.
16 years.
Yes.
First of all, I'll motivate that young man. Listen here, Alex.
Yes, yes.
There are things like platforms like this that we lacked then. There were nobody to motivate you. There were no actual mentors. There were no real life motivational speakers. Somebody who could face you and tell you, young man, you can make it. So I'll first of all encourage that guy, and I would empower myself. Check here, Alex. Today, I was talking early this morning with a friend of mine, a former colleague. Somebody was telling me that he was teaching several students, but one was outstanding. She knew a lot of content, and she appeared superior to the other guys in that platform where he was teaching them. And sorry to mention this, that the colleague was almost not liking how hyper the girl was. But I told that teacher, and I had to convince him, and later we agreed that this girl is just sounding superior than the others because of how she has been brought up. She has a high self-esteem. Her parents have told her time and again that, Lillian, you can make it.
Yes.
You are a good girl. You are a champion. Go for that grade A. You see, that kind of an encouragement lacked when we were growing up.
Sure. And we had no one to look up to.
We had no one to look up to. So, I would encourage that young man to focus on something.
Now, if someone...
Actually, we were just going to schools.
Yes.
And going back home. We were just working out to get an A, and we got them.
Yes.
But for what?
For what purpose?
We were not objective. So I would challenge their focus. Thank you.
If a young man or a man comes to you now to be their mentor, to mentor them, are you available to them?
Thank you for that question. Sir Alex, I cannot be too busy
To mentor somebody?
to mentor someone and to encourage them.
Yes.
I would be available. It's too much available. My boys can witness that.
Thank you. I think that's okay. If you want to be mentored by him, he will work with you, not just in terms of the academics, but also in life. Last question before we end the show. For the last 5 years since you're out of campus, tell me one thing that you expected. Okay, let me phrase it in this way. Was your expectation met that now I'm out of the campus, I'm going to the world, I'm going to do this and this? Then you meet with the reality on the ground. Was your expectation met or it was cut short?
Immediately I graduated
Yes.
and I finished school. I have a list of expectations met, and I have a list of frustrations that I have been going through. And I would say it is the thing on the ground. Anybody else there trying to pursue your education, expectations in the mind are very different from what you find on the ground.
Sure.
Maybe you will expect to be employed tomorrow because you have pursued very tough subjects, mathematics and physics, but nobody is caring about that.
No one cares.
No one cares that you can teach so well.
no one
They
cares.
want to absorb you. You will move up and down looking for jobs. The good you are. And by the way, I'd like to challenge some firms and some employers. There are these kind of people who will advertise for jobs,
But they know.
then they tell you that one qualification is 5 years experience,
Where
2
will
years
you get
experience,
experience?
and they want a work,
They-
somebody to
What?
fill a space.
Yes.
Instead of offering you the opportunity for you to grow and get that experience they are requiring. So I would challenge those people. People want to be mentored. People want to be brought up
Exactly.
in those professions,
That's what I was.
in those farms, in those industries. Absorb the graduates. They will get the experience there and be ready to mentor and correct them.
Thank you. My head of department, when I was newly employed, Loreto, told me I don't want to know what you have. But one thing is, I hope you are ready to learn from us.
Wow.
Only that one. I mean, they don't care whether you know it or not. But will you learn from us? Sasa this farm that wants somebody 5 years experience, anataka nani amtrain you afanye kazi wapi 5 years. Ndio akishaiva skills.
Now they take.
Let me tell you this.
It's actually a bad
We
attitude.
really want to conclude this show. When I was out of campus, I was in Tala, and you know it. I don't want to mention the two schools. I went to one school, a big one in Tala. I was told you don't have a TC number, please. When you get it, when you graduate, get the TC number, then come. Another school, a private school, a small school, and I love it up to date, told me, please, TC number will not change anything. You come and teach and make sure you search for it within the next 2 months. Nika graduate, nikapata TC number, then nika train vijana volleyball. Tukaenda Ifel, tukapika wale vijana wa ile shule kubwa. So the principal akanikumbuka.
The big school that did not employ you.
Yes. Then now akatuma mtu akamwambia ambe wewe mwalimu. I know ashapata TC number, mwambie akuje tumuimbulu. Kwa BOM teacher.
Yeah.
I refused. Akauliza kwani unalipwa shilingi ngapi pale? I still refused actually, and that's the truth.
Yeah.
Because we mwenye aliniabsorb bila anything. Yes, ni shule dogo lakini alinikubali venye nilikuwa.
Yeah.
Nimegain experience hapa na pale.
To remain loyal.
We are heading, Fodipo was which time? Second term. Yes. Mwisho huku I'm preparing candidates wa hii shule nyingine. So nataka nichukue niende huko niaje shule nyingine bila mwalimu yet. They embraced me. I refused. So take that, I don't know which firm, schools, law firms, I don't know what. Take that role
and offer the experience that you demand
from the university.
Yeah.
And offer that person a chance to gain experience.
Yeah.
As I'm at the 5 years experience, now I graduated last year. So I end up to if every firm, let's be logic here. If every firm puts 5 years experience, who will employ the newly graduate? Nobody. So common sense is again, and we need to challenge them actually.
People should be challenged. Those notions should be overcome. We should be focused. Let us acquire the fresh graduates. Those people are focused actually. One thing I would like to appreciate you for this opportunity you've given me to speak to your fans, to speak to your followers. And I would mention this to the people out there looking for jobs, looking for people to sponsor your education. Just get going.
Keep going.
Just get going.
Get going.
Get started at some point. Do something. Actually, offer a service to people. The community out there will appreciate you. But now you can't borrow daily.
You can't borrow daily.
No matter how good-hearted people are, they will even get tired. Kimani, no matter Alex,
yes.
No matter how good you are,
yes,
you will eventually get tired of helping people.
Sure.
That is the nature of men. Actually, don't even blame a rich relative who is not sponsoring you for your education.
Yes.
Do something. Give a service to the community. People are going to embrace you. At your initial stages, we can neglect what we are doing. But as you continue persisting and as you continue being consistent, we are going to value. Add some value to yourself and you will sell.
Thank you.
If you have a degree somewhere, as you look for an employment in that particular profession, please do something else. Skills are all over and they are paid.
And skills pay.
Skills pay.
Thank you. Tell people to subscribe to Ambassador Foundation.
Thank you so much for listening to us. I'd like to encourage you to subscribe to Ambassador Foundation. This guy is having a great motivations for you people. Even talk to people so that they may join this platform. You are really going to grow together with Ambassador Foundation. Thank you so much, Ambassador Foundation, for the good shows that you bring to us every Thursday. So goodbye and thank you so much.
Thank you. So this is Ambassador Show. I'm glad you've been following us for all this time. I know you've learned a lot. Give us likes, give us, share our videos to somebody else. But a challenge is, what's your skill? To narrow down, by the way, tulianza jua tatu, lakini tumepata na moja, skill peke yake. Get a skill to keep going. Otherwise, I wish you the best. Thank you.